What's going on, everybody? I am back. I thought we had an unplayable campaign for a while, then a patch came out, it looked good, and then morale broke, and so that was a video that never happened, never went up at least as well. I stupidly forgot that after the last patch, like very, very recent patch, you gotta verify the integrity of game files. So doing that stopped the morale crash. So if you do end up playing, if you have the game or whatever, and when you get the next update, I think as a rule you should always do it. I don't always do it, so that's how I know. So about a week and a half or so has passed. Actually, I just want to see while I'm talking about it. Darn it, feuds are not on. I want them on. So yeah, save. For real. There we go. Alright. We'll exit and we'll try to turn feuds on. They had been off after the last patch, the current patch. I turned them on, had the problem, reacquired after I verified the integrity of game files, reacquired them. So the game now runs without the armies, basically both armies dissolving as their morale crashed. That's solved, but I guess in reacquiring those files, it turned feuds off. Ugh, I want feuds on by default. Ugh. Everything should be on by default, and if you want to opt out, but yeah, it's my wish list. Not like anybody's listening to it, but it would be nice. I was gonna say we're gonna get stuck at 98%. It's like, wow, another video that's never going to happen. All right, let's see if feuds are on. All right, good. Continuous VP from objectives. I've not noticed. I guess I can imagine what that means, but I'm not really sure why I'd care about that. Alright, anyways, so yeah, we're doing stuff. It's not like the Union actually did well, it's just that those armies stopped I think they've stopped retreating? Let's see. Oh, we can't see them because they're doing that weird thing where the flag doesn't show up. Oh! So they are still retreating, but they seem kind of stuck on Baltimore. Anyways, there was a fort battle here for Delaware. Oh, that's why nothing's really moving. We're in 1x speed. So yeah, on this new kind of patches in development, the speeds are now 520 and regular, pause regular, 5, 20 times and 50 times, and so you can really power through. Things aren't moving fast enough for you, because I think there might be some battles here, and I don't want to watch this too much because I got a lot of forces and they're not too good. I'm keeping more of an eye over here on what the heck the Department of the West is going to do, because between the last video and this one, they got well, now their numbers are down. They were up to 27,000. I think in the last video they had 17,000. Then as they got closer, it came up as 27,000. I was like, oh, jeez. You know what? I was waiting for, I think it's Beauregard's. Where is he? Why do I not see? Oh, there he is. Okay, I think I was, Florida, no. Florida's Chase, yeah. South Carolina militia's Beauregard. I was waiting for that infantry to show up. I don't even know why he's going that way. He should just go right up and over. But anyways, I was waiting for those because I thought 3,000 troops might make the difference, because I was looking at 27,000, and I was like, well, it's more than 2 to 1, even though they have, looks like no artillery. I wonder what prices is all of his units are there. I just noticed that his number of guns keeps going up slightly. They had 100, and they were at 102 for a while, now they're at 103 guns, and yet everyone's there, so I don't know what, maybe they're making new ones? I don't know. Oh, wait, there's a battle? So this is that weird thing that sometimes oh, no, it isn't. I thought it was the weird thing when... Oh, we can fight a battle. I'll believe it when I see it. So one of those other videos, the last video that I didn't post when I was stuck, we had a battle. They said that we were going to get right on the kind of quad state area of Maryland, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and Delaware. And then we loaded in, and as soon as we did, it said, oh, the enemy army is retreating. Alright, we're facing First Corps, 13,000, no guns. Green, morale is eager. Supply state of our army is outstanding. Outstanding. Oh, so we have at least 2 armies. Oh, and we're on the Gettysburg map. And they're coming in from our southeast. What is this? Poor Dockery. Man, well, some of it's his fault. Alright, we gotta slow this down. We're moving a little too fast here. Alright, I'm gonna set up. I'm gonna bring you back in when I have something to show you. Alright, so it looks like I have something to show you. So this time, I've done this only slightly differently than usual. I've left the skirmishers with... So I've taken them out of the infantry, but they're still with the parent units. I've not sent them ahead to scout out the enemy. Again, we are on the Gettysburg map, and so we're mostly down in the southeast corner. I actually forget where these guys are. Oh, those are not great positions, actually. They're going to be a little too close, I think. And what I was using my cavalry to kind of scout out some of these areas, and not a lot. I actually gave them scouts, and so the idea was to basically keep the 2 armies together. McCullough's on the left. Johnston was on the right. Is on the right. He's got himself. He's got Rhett, and now somebody just broke on their side. Must have been pretty fragile and just went off. I'm trying to zoom in. I feel like we can't quite pick up the sound until we get in for the first time. So I mean, the downside of doing it this way is that I started moving before I knew where the enemy was. It's pretty big no-no, I'd say. But you know, it's what I do. So I don't love those options. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that, and then we're going to detach Kit, or whatever his name is, and because his group I think is going to be on the right, we really need them to come around. We're going to have this group on the left here kind of stand up. Union's not attacking, which is, you know, good for me, but we're also in kind of a strange place here. I always underestimate how slow I'll move relative to the AI, or I think that they're going to move slower than they actually do. So that's not a great position for the artillery. I don't know that moving behind them without infantry is a great idea either, but you know, that's what I'm doing. So we have that. It's just that a lot of other things you can see are kind of getting lost on the road here. So these guys are going to be in a bad way. This line just doesn't really make sense. But I wanted to see how it would go. I'm not turning this on full like AI control or anything. I don't trust them that much. But I thought I would allow them to kind of move with their skirmishers in formation and just see how it went. You know, it's a game. We're testing it. We ought to see what it can do. So it's not. I'm not gonna worry about it. Yeah, if we're just skirmishing, I guess this is fine. Again, guys, fire that way. Don't reposition yourselves. This will be fine. Not quite sure why they're falling back, but they are. Let's see, stuff I don't ever take. Spirited Charge, I really don't want to do that. Fast movement on the battlefield. I like fast movement on the battlefield. I like the idea of entrenching too, but it's fine. Yeah, so here, I mean, their infantry should be all out assaulting this position. They could probably overrun it if they had pushed. At this point, it might be a bit late. Are these guys getting their orders? They look like they've lost them, because they look like they don't know that they're supposed to move. Same with Pelham's battery. They're acting like they haven't received the orders to move, and they're only rated as stable, so I'm not quite sure why things are that bad. Alright, skirmish over here. I mean, my guys, I guess I had them in a pretty good place, and they were looking for cover anyways. I'm not sure why they're moving back there. Maybe that's where they were always supposed to be. But I'm going to try to let this play out a little bit on its own. Again, because they don't have... I want this cavalry over here. I'm a little concerned about the infantry, or the artillery I'm putting behind them getting rushed. And so I want someone there to do something if that happens. Alright, yeah, putting them in water is never a good idea. So we'll get them out of the water. Alright. But the artillery, once again, kind of showed up first. It was nice. Alright, Kit should be detached. Looks like that's the case. So I would take Kit's force, beat up as it is, and I would try to get them like that. I don't love being separated by kind of two bodies of water there, but, you know, it is what it is. And we don't even need the artillery really moved up. We can just sit them back right here behind that stream. All right. Looks like they have an arrow to move, though. I don't see their... well, that's the detachment, I guess. I don't see the line that they're supposed to be on once they move that way, but I suspect it's there somewhere. Alright, so we're keeping the skirmishers out in front, just doing their thing. These guys look like... I thought that they would maybe be in a kind of a rough place. So this is definitely not the correct formation. I don't even want you guys in formation anymore. Yeah, I think once you get the battery kind of close to where you want it, I really don't think it makes sense to keep it in formation. Because infantry may need to be moved, but chances are your artillery, you're going to be able to better manage it than keeping it part of an infantry line or anything like that. So I understand why they didn't attack, is that they're outnumbered and probably significantly. Yeah, they are. And Jesus, there's 215 guns on our side. So they, yeah, I think that they had to either withdraw early, and I think it's too late for that now. And so if I were the AI, I would start making a move for the exits, because you're outgunned, and now you've waited so long. Kind of, if you don't move, if you don't move, you're dead, and if you do move, you're dead. So, and standing there is just as well. That's the not moving bit. So, yeah, I can't control it, but that's where things are. But I also don't. I'm I'm not sure if I trust the AI to kind of handle this one. If I give them attack directions, I'm not sure if they will get it. I mean, they're still not really in that normal of a line. What do they got here? They got Arnold's detachment coming up. Adams' detachment is there. So they're going to face that way. Okay, so even at 2 times speed, they're falling back. I don't know why the skirmishers are going up to skirmish with them. They could just fall back. But, right, we're not going to attack unless we're all here, because throwing less than everything you have at the other side just doesn't really make sense. Davis's brigade has gotten small because of a number of engagements. And McCullough's kind of still poking along. I think Hughes is what's holding them up. Hughes still has mixed muskets, so that's something else I need to upgrade. I don't know if I mentioned it at the beginning of this. I don't think that I did. But it looks like... Oh no, Johnston. Why is Johnston going there? That's not Johnston's force, and why is Avery back there? All these questions I have and more. I don't know. I think they're supposed to be detached. Might have just gotten impatient there. Johnson, I really don't want you there. I really want you over there. Yeah, I'm betting Ashby's guys are probably in a bad way because they're kind of running out of the cover of the trees. So it's gonna be a bad engagement for them. I wonder if these guys can go in that house. They cannot. It's unfortunate. Alright. These guys are like that. Oops. I meant to move the whole unit. Try to move Beale up as well. They really shouldn't be cut off from command. And McCullough really ought to move up. And probably up and to the left, just because we have some units around that side. Kit should really just move there. Johnston should really just move here. And wait for this all to sort itself out. But again, I'm not really expecting this to be optimal. I'm now realizing that it's late in the day. It's almost, see, go to 18, it's going to be 6 p.m. And this is middle of November. And so, yeah, it should be getting dark very soon. And so there might only be an hour or so left of this battle. I wouldn't be surprised if they call it quits and just withdraw down the Baltimore Pike after this. Although we are kind of moving around behind them to try to deprive them of a very good opportunity to do so. It's back here. Davis's brigade and his detachment, but his detachment doesn't seem to want to move up. But I really think they should. And over here, we no longer need scouts. We've found where they are, and we might be in combat, so I don't really want scouts. Let's bring them back. Let's see, where's the parent unit here? Okay. We'll bring back our scouts. We'll see how things formed up over here. Kind of looks like we're missing Lee's. Oh, I guess I never gave them skirmishers, or they might have. I don't know. I don't know what happened. This is always where I make mistakes. Things move further than I expected them to, or what have you. Johnston's guys, I guess I would like them. No, why on earth would you do that? Why did it look like he was ordering them to... He did. Are you kidding me? No. Why? Why does this happen? So Ashby's gonna get wiped. I know. There's that. I thought in the latest patch... Oh, God, I did it again. I'm just gonna stop clicking things because I'm pretty sure in the last patch they said they fixed all these problems. They did not fix these problems. Not at all. Yeah, no, you don't need to assault anything. You need to get out of there. And I think at nighttime it's just best to touch nothing. Because for whatever reason the AI wants to throw you into the melee with them. And I don't know why. I mean, good for them. Yeah, can you guys... No, I don't want everybody to retreat. Well, I guess to try to save them, we'll move up. So it's not going to be good, but... And actually, you know what? Let's see how they do this. Let's see how it goes. No idea. But let's see how it goes. So we're not quite to attack or assault, but we're pretty close to that. We've given attack orders. I mean, at this point, all we can do is kind of watch and just laugh about it. I'm not going to do anything else. Oh, well, I mean, I don't know if that's... I guess that's good news that they're retreating. It looks like it's going to be a long retreat still, and I think Ashby's going to get messed up. I guess not yet. I'm not sure why it looks like they reset Ashby's brigade, and I don't look like I can change their range now. A little odd. We'll throw our skirmishers out if we can. And I think instead of... Oops. So I told them to attack. I don't know if I can tell them to assault. Commander... Artillery... Infantry. Let's just tell the infantry to charge. No, we're not supposed to have scouts. Loose order, lay down. No, I don't want any of those. Alright. Let's just play through. Let's let the auto-resolve do its thing. I guess we'll take a look and see how bad Ashby ends up. That 113 is not the worst. Thought they were retreating. They're not doing a smash-up job if they are, but... Alright, so they broke Farnsworth, Burnham, Spear. So Spear and Rush are still around. And we're out of time. So we're done with that. Jeez, that's a... I don't know how many of those I came in with. I didn't look at the number of killed. That would have told... That probably would have been the best proxy for how things went. But it is what it is. Alright. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Alright, so they suffered 226 killed, and we suffered 95 killed. So I would say it's about a 2-to-1 ratio. Not nearly as good as we've done in the past, but this was a very different way of fighting the battle, not really making use of skirmishers. At the end, kind of turning everything over to the AI to manage. I guess if I can't remember if I knew they were going to break, but I guess if they were, I just would have switched everything to assault. Might as well try to charge them out while their morale is wavering. That seems to me like the time to do it. Yeah, so those armies rallied, I guess, and then took Baltimore in the process. I lied, and now the morale has tanked. So now everything's going to kind of go badly here. So I'm going to end this video here. I'm going to see if there's a way to save all this and get this reset so that the armies don't all disappear after this. But it looks like they could. Alright folks, thanks for watching. Hopefully they'll have something for you in the near future here.